weather on NBC 10 Boston, Boston's most accurate forecast.
Sydney, like we said before, you had a very busy afternoon. I came into work. It was just starting to rain outside. Plus, you were looking at thunderstorms, severe weather over in Connecticut. It looks like that's moving to this area. So what's the concern for us?
Well, for us here at home, we all saw this line of rain. We all saw this line of storms moving overhead. It was a little bit weaker over Boston, though, as clouds stuck around for parts of the day. I was actually traveling on I-90 through the day, and I was just ahead of this line, moving quickly along I-90, and I could see the clouds behind me were thick, and then the closer I got to Boston, even the clouds ahead of me were thick. So the environment wasn't quite as ripe for thunderstorms as areas over Connecticut, still seeing storms right along the coast of Connecticut, and still seeing those storms moving off of the coast of areas like Rhode Island as well. But here at home, we are clearing things out. Most of Boston now is looking mainly dry. The North Shore is looking mainly dry, and the South Shore will be shortly within the next hour to 2 hours. At least the heaviest of that rain will be out of here, potentially a lingering shower or two for parts of our evening and then into early tomorrow. Now we're at 1 o'clock in the morning for Sunday, and that's when we're seeing our next round of rain moving in, likely just as plain old rain overnight tonight. And then into tomorrow, we'll get a little bit more fuel in the air as we go through our day tomorrow. And then another line of rain and potential storms will be coming in between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, depending on where you're located. Areas in New Hampshire could pretty easily see some thunderstorms by 3 o'clock. And now we're at 5 o'clock when that first line will have pushed overhead, but there will be some thunderstorms behind it. So central Massachusetts, 7, 8 o'clock, still seeing those rounds of rain, and then things will begin to wind down, as the sun does go down. A few showers could linger, though, overnight into Monday. So your Sunday, not looking all that great. Level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible from Boston to Worcester to parts of western Massachusetts. And then notice there is a chance for numerous strong to severe thunderstorms over parts of New Hampshire and Vermont. So New England is likely going to see severe weather tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day for the weather team tomorrow, but we're going to be watching for the potential for storms moving into Boston as well, of course, and moving into our area to keep you guys informed. So it does look like that's going to be a possibility, or likely tomorrow, that there are at least going to be some strong thunderstorms. Wind is going to be the main risk, along with that chance for flooding and even small hail. But there is an elevated tornado risk with this system as well, especially for areas of New Hampshire and Vermont that were circled for a few additional thunderstorms. But that tornado risk will be lining our area a little bit higher than what we typically see. So it's a day you're going to want to have alerts handy on your phone, as that will be a potential to see a warning pop up on your phone tomorrow, especially by the time we head into the afternoon. So temperatures in the low and middle 80s for Monday and Tuesday, upper 80s by Wednesday, but we're not likely going to break back into the 90s heading through at least our next couple of days. By noon tomorrow, temperatures will be in the low and middle 70s, and then we're making our way to the upper 80s as we head through the afternoon. Most of us around the upper 80s to low 90s, areas inland making it likely to the low 90s. And then by Monday, those temperatures are going to be in the upper 70s and low to middle 80s across the board. So a little bit cooler there. That 10-day forecast showing 81 degrees for Monday, and then we're watching those temperatures climb back to the upper 80s on Wednesday. Our next rain chances will be coming in beyond Sunday into Monday. Will be coming in for the middle to end of next week. Right now, it does look like it's on Thursday, and then next weekend does have the potential to be a bit unsettled as well, with temperatures in the low and middle 80s.
All right, thank you, Sid. And right now is a great time to have our NBC 10 Boston app right on your phone. Of course, it's free, and it's a great way to keep track of the weather and make sure that everything is going swimmingly in your area. And if it's not, you'll get severe weather alerts right there on your phone. We'll be right back.